What's going on, guys? Merrick's here, bringing you another video. Before we get into that, got to talk about that awesome intro. That's courtesy of RFX Animations. He did an amazing job with that for me. We're actually testing a couple different ones. This is the first one we're testing. I'm going to link him in the description. You guys should really go check his stuff out. Does incredible work. He's also a Champions player, so that's pretty dang cool. Another thing is I've been working on my layout for the videos. You can see I've updated it again, trying to make it a little cleaner, a little easier to see things, a little more professional. I'm going to continue to work on that layout till I get it where I want it, so expect to see some changes with that too. And other than that, let's get into it. So we're going to do a Tyler Breeze 4-star gold video. Haven't really seen any videos of him at 4-star gold. I think he's pretty underrated. He's really fun. He's got a couple different move sets. So let's see how it goes here. We'll do some road tours with this first one, and then we'll try the second one out, but not on normal. So who should we go against? Let's go against Jeff. Why not? So take a quick look at him. My strap, as you can see, is not fully unlocked. I have one more to go. Side note about that, really it's probably not worth unlocking the third slot till you can unlock both the third and the fourth slot so you can get your bonuses. In case you need to do another strap in between. So I probably should have waited there. We're using 2 Fury gems for the 20% gem damage bonus, and this one's got some yellow gem damage on it, some move defense, and this one's all gem damage. I'd much rather prefer a percentage here, but we'll take the flat because that's what we had in this case, and also some yellow gem damage percentage as well. I always prefer the percentages. I shouldn't say always, almost always prefer the percentages to the flat numbers. They seem to work out better. So not the most amazing strap setup yet, but you know, it's usable. The moves, I don't have the Boston Crab all the way leveled. It's a sub, throws out some random power gems. It's mainly there to slow the opponent down and give me time to recharge some of these blues. The beauty shot is really cool. I like that one a lot. And this just helps us potentially get to the sub in case we get a black match and can't find a blue. Maybe get to the sub a little sooner. So for the entourage, using Dude Love for black gems, do more damage. You can see that gives us almost 8k black gem damage. You could also use Volkov there. Lawler for starting with more blue MP. Ronda's the Striker Berserker trainer, which is pretty cool. You got an NWO showing here for a few more black gems on initial board. Elias or Trickster Andre would be, and really Trickster Andre would be the better one for blue gem matches for trying to recycle. Anyway, let's get in and see how this goes. Fashion Police together are my favorite team. If you've watched some of my other videos, I'm a huge Fandango fan and Fashion Police in general. They're my showdown team, both offense and defense. And that's initially why I took Breeze all the way to 4-star gold. But he does perform a lot better than people think, in my opinion. So let's see if that translates in the video here. We're looking to get blues right away, and we have that on this board. Jeff's definitely going to take the greens there. The good thing is, though, because we got blues again, we can use this blue and pop the sub and drain him and get some power gems on the board before we use that other blue. So that's really, really nice, and that's why that move combined with the sub is so handy. They're decent power gems too. If you look at them here, 4,658, not too shabby. Here's where the real damage is going to come in, though, is with this move. Swap a random 5x2 area into black gems. It does some heavy damage. You can see we caught a couple other blacks. Oh, blue cascade. There you go. 206k damage, and Jeff's going to kick out. But our sub is ready to go, and if we can't find a blue match, we would hit it. But because we have a blue match, he won't get moves off. We'll take that. And now this turn we can use the sub, and the next turn that move will be ready to finish him, and he won't have got a move off. So you can see this is a very good, very strong move set. We're going to take very little damage. So yeah, I'm a big Breeze fan, and we'll just end it right here. I'll do a couple more matches with Jeff. We could try a class disadvantage with Yoko if you guys might want to see that. Might take a little bit of damage there because he's got a sub and it might be a little bit slower, but we'll see. So pretty easy win, pretty fast win. Jump right back in here. Took, what, 40k damage? Alright. So this time we don't have the blue match turn 1. However, we do have a black one. And we get 1 blue off of it, which will be enough. And again, just like last time, we're going to pop that sub to drain him before we use the black. That'll fill the sub again. So you got a few different ways where you can make this work and slow guys down if you don't get the perfect board. That's another reason I like him. So last time we did over 200k. Let's see how it goes this time. It's going to be another pretty big one. Nothing spectacular on the cascade though. 160k. And he can't kick out. So, and that wasn't even a good cascade. And also, I'm not cherry picking these matches, not cropping any or editing any of them, just going at them one after another. That one was pretty fast. I'll do one more so you can see 3 against Jeff, and then we'll try tough, I guess. Yoko, I just don't want to get into sub and have a slow match for you guys. If you would have preferred to have seen Yoko, let me know in the comments or message me on Discord, and I can work on that next time. Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble getting into the match here. It's pretty exciting. Good stuff. I know this is what you guys all wanted to see. There we go. Oh, also, if you didn't know, all of my videos are 4K videos, so if you do have a 4K device, you can set that to 4K on YouTube and watch these in super high quality. So pretty perfect. It's just what we want. We got our blue match. We're going to take that, and Jeff is going to take this green down here. So if you wonder sometimes when you watch videos why people know that what color the AI is going to take, it's pretty much strictly based on gem damage. So like Jeff's going to always go for blues first, or not always, but most of the time, and green second. And that can help you when you're playing if you need to play defensively, or if you're wondering how the computer is going to set up. We're going to use the sub here to drain him, just like the past matches. Also, if you start using trap guys, which I find very fun, it's good to know which gem colors the guys will break when you're laying your traps. It makes those guys a lot more effective. So let's see how big of a beauty shot we get here. we go. Not bad. Interesting. We did not cause a pin, too. So... since we don't have a lot to work with match-wise, I'm not going to use the sub this turn. Hoping just to do a little more damage, get a cheap charge on the blue moves, since I don't know what's going to happen. And we'll pop the sub here to drain him. It also, every swipe of the gems makes the power gems that are on the board go off, so we're getting a lot of cheap damage just for swiping with Breeze. So not a lot of good looking stuff. We're going to try and leave him without anything good either. There you can see the power gems. He did 51k. So even when we don't get our matches, Breeze still has a lot of outs, a lot of options, a lot of ways to win. And this will finish it right here. Another easy match. So this is probably my favorite of his movesets for solo. You can also substitute the sub for the other black move, which I'll show you after this match. The other black move is if you feel like gambling. It'll sometimes recycle itself. The sub is way more consistent. But you could run this one if you felt like it. It's the supermodel kick. It makes 5 random purples into black gems. It's an 8 charge move. So if you get yourself a cascade, sometimes you can cycle it on itself. Like I said, the sub is a lot more... what's the word I'm looking for? A lot more reliable, and is gonna probably be much better long run. Actually, I think that showed him off pretty well. Good board, so board. That's generally how Breeze runs. So we can check out his other moveset here, which we're gonna run. This is what you do in a tag match with Dango. And double yellow and the black, again the Boston Crab, and Entourage. So we're gonna take out Lawler, and we're gonna add in Fat Enzo or Akam, and then we're gonna lose a little black gem damage here with Dude Love, and we're gonna go to Mr. Perfect, not Mr. Perfect, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. So this is a visual glitch. You won't make 14 immobile gems into black. It'll still be 10, but you'll choose 10 with him. And then definitely want to use Rikishi to help recycle the yellow moves. So that's going to be this moveset, and we'll keep going against Jeff. Yeah, I have no regrets leveling Breeze to 4-star gold. Like I said, I think he's very underrated. He can hit very hard, and he's amazing with Dango. Right out the gate, we're going to get our yellow match. There's a lot of yellow, a lot of green on the board. Big cascade. Nice. Jeff's going to hopefully break that. Yep, and then he'll take green on his turn. Oh, wow. See, there's a case of because it was the 4-row, he decided not to, which works out super well for us. So we are going to choose our gems. Oh, this is awkward. I put my moves in the wrong sequence. I usually always put the choose on the right so the AI plays it right. People will be making fun. People will be making fun of me later. So we're going to have to play this a lot more interestingly now, since I screwed that up. The mobile gems are kind of weird. We're going to make it so he can't really move his gems. And it's for now. Definitely going to take a lot more damage than we should have. Luckily, Jeff using his moves out of sequence here, as the AI likes to do. We do have the sub though. I went with the sub. I could have maybe killed some turns. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit on tilt. But also there were no yellow matches, which is what I really want so we can get back on track. That's gonna set us up pretty nicely. And we'll take this. We'll take this 4. So we don't lose our power gem. And then a nice 60k. Once you get the power gems out and striker gem damage, it's really good. So interestingly enough, this brings up another point. You could potentially run Breeze with the sub. You're going to get more of the gems destroyed. So I wouldn't recommend that, but you could. Maybe there's certain situations when you want to do that. We're going to take a little more damage before we win this match. Using his moves out of sequence again. Yeah, I'm super OCD. How much is this gonna do? Enough to finish him. Come on. Super OCD about how I set my moves up. So if you didn't know, the AI generally will use the move on the right first. So you can also set the move you want the AI to use first, the farthest to the right. So like Jeff, you can see he had the multiplier move, the second move from the left. If he did have that all the way on the right, the AI would use his moves in the right order, mostly. Nothing's 100% of the time, but that's a good game tidbit you may not know. Let's put these moves in the right order so I don't repeat that. Okay, here we go. Much better. Now you can take a look at him running the way he should. We don't have a yellow this time, so there's a couple things we could do, and we will do this. I'm going to take this 4 match to catch this yellow, so next turn both my moves are ready. Jeff will have lots of blue options, but that's okay. So could take this 5 match, but that's more than likely going to pin him, so we're just going to go for some big damage here. So this time we're going to choose our 10. I've said it before, generally I don't like making 5 matches. However, there's a good chance we'll get a wild card here and catch a yellow to help recycle. So we'll do that. I'll take let's also 2, 3, 4. We'll get another yellow there. Actually, yeah, 2, 3, 4. We'll pick up that yellow and then we'll get a 3 match there. If I'm looking at that right. No, we won't. That'll turn into a wild card. That's okay. We'll go with it. And so this will make all the immobiles into blacks. And be some pretty heavy damage. And you can see we caught a semi-recycle, hit for 244k. Jeff probably won't kick out, and if he did, we'd be 1 yellow match away from going. So this is a really great moveset too. To be honest, I usually just use the blue moveset, so we'll see how in solo. I haven't tried this one much solo, so we'll see how it goes. Rikishi will definitely help if you need to recycle. But also, because he's a choose move with a lot of chooses, if you play it smart, you make the recycle a lot easier. Usually with that many, there's a lot of stuff you can do on the gem board, and sometimes you just don't get the board, but usually you can, and at least catch a half recycle. So we have our yellow match, and we'll go with because I'd rather the AI takes the blue than the green. So we'll see if we can get him. Nah, overthought that one. Anyway, we're ready to go anyway, so. This is just too big a cluster really to pass up. Want to catch as much of that as we can. We could potentially get that to fall for us. And we'll get a row break there. Yay, we got our yellows. And then some. Oh, it's not going to matter. 267k. Oh, maybe it will matter. But either way, we're all recharged. Yeah. So far this one's looking better than the blue moveset playing it. The blue move definitely requires less thinking, for sure. This one, with your chooses and stuff, if you're really mapping them out and placing them well, it's pretty easy. Actually, let's do someone else since we've looked so good against Jeff. Batista has it. You know what? Let's take that class disadvantage against Yoko. Why not? Yoko will be looking for yellows just like us. Let's see. Now, the starting gem board, it's easy to make an initial pick and see like, oh, I see black or yellow, so I'm going to go for it. I always try to make myself scan it just to make sure there's nothing really exciting I can do with it. So I think, what do we need to charge this? 3, 11, 8 more. That's quite a lot. I really don't want him getting purples and protect gems out, so that's... Let's just... and see, let's see if we can get a yellow to fall here. Nope. Okay. He gets purples anyway. What's that gonna do? Okay, that's gonna bogart my blacks too. Shucks. All right. Hopefully we can get some more blacks to fall in. There we go. Okay, we can work with this. So we're gonna set this up here to catch. We'll for sure get this one as long as we don't break too much garbage over here. We'll take a 5 there, and that will leave us with a 4 that we can do. Actually, no. That'd mess that up. We can get this 3 right here, though. So let's just do this. 3, 3. Yeah. We'll catch a bunch of yellows. Here I am talking about how I prefer rows, and I'm not making them. Boom. Yeah. That's beautiful. 284K. He's a showboat. I don't think it's going to happen for him. There we go. So that was definitely a bad board, but it worked out fine. We'll do one more against Yoko. Why not? And then we'll call this video good. Again, while I'm thinking of it, I'll link it in the description. But definitely remember to check out RFX Animations YouTube channel. I mean, it was pretty chill. He had seen my video, and I woke up to a message from him on Discord saying, "Hey man, do you want an intro made?" And I'm like, yeah, that would be sweet." So, really, really cool guy. So this is a nice looking board. We'll get our yellows and get some blacks and maybe some more if we're really lucky. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we're definitely taking this one. And we're definitely gonna do that. Let's get that. It's gonna be a little bit harder to try and cycle the yellow here. So let's try, actually. That gives us a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. 3. Yeah. Should have put a black there, because that would give me a chance to drop a wild card there too. So we get one yellow. Not a huge cascade, but we got a yellow and we got the sub. So he's definitely getting out. And we are for sure using the sub. Okay. Really don't want him to take purple. So we're playing defensively, letting our power gems tick. We're going to break at least one of them, maybe. Nope, here we go. And we'll finish him next turn, but we're going to take a little bit of damage. So again, not too bad. This is a class disadvantage and not the most forgiving board. Yoko's got some moves that take blacks from us, so and he chases our yellows, so it's definitely a very unideal opponent, but it's another pretty easy win. So like I said, Breeze is really strong himself, and he's a lot of fun. No regrets taking him 4-star gold. Hopefully this opens some people's eyes to how good he is. Or maybe if not even opening your eyes, maybe you just thought he would be okay or pretty good. That'll do it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe. You can check me out on Discord, YouTube, on Champions. Hit me up. I'm in Team Slam now, and I also want to send a shout out to my, in particular, 3 guys from Victorious that have really helped spread my videos and stuff. Roman, Boom Badger, and David Shand, all out of Victorious. They're great guys, great place, love them. Definitely miss them, but really enjoying being in Team Slam now too. Bunch of great guys, so if you see them in game, holler at them. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.